Quarterback may change this route. Looking for a man. It's Watson. Trying to escape and get it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Norman. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away, nowhere to go.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. On the move, he fires. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Behind the chains now on second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He'll pull it down and run. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Aggies come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Got it in the middle. It's Armstrong. That'll be enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to set up the screen. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush. Hit him with the screen and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket. That's caught. It's Norman. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Aggies line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. Looking to throw, it's Watson. Fires to the big fella. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a man. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
And that's the extra feel you get with this dude. I mean, unbelievable job dropping back to pass, but understanding third down.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
It's just so nice to have a signal ball who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my...
Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Fires downfield. He's got an open man. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to the big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Armstrong. He'll work his way down to the 28. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires on the move. Wide open, makes the catch. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. so close to cashing it in for this offense. Oh, they're after him. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Aggie! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the time.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Watson. Got the quick pass. He's going to come up a couple of yards short. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it set up on the outside. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He'll pull it down. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the back in the middle. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. The offense changing the play. Here comes the heat. QB got it himself. Oh, he's got some space. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Pressure coming. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. He's going to run it.
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew he was this good. He has been gashing them in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy down. They were able to get him to the ground. He's still got a couple of yards, but this has got to continue for this defense. You know he is going to carry the ball.
To the ground to try to move the chains. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He'll be run out of bounds at the 13. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Watson. Under fire. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything. Goes to the option. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
And ball security is starting to become a little bit of an issue for this quarterback. In his last game, he...
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
Crosses the 35. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's Norman. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Watson. Going deep. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the back. Got a man. Breaks into the open. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Going to look downfield again. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And this quarterback, man, you've seen him have some success, so you know he'll take off and run. The defense was ready, man. Nice job. This second half, this is a critical part of it. Don't let him beat you with his feet.
Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. A&M comes back out with another first down. He'll try to do it himself. Headed to the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Aggies. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. Things have not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far. It's a fumble. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? And the Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Going to try to get it himself. Quarterback's got the first. It's a running room. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. The Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quarterback making checks. Back to throw, it's Watson. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Aggie. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
How nice is it to know, man, late in the ball game when I need it, I can keep the football on the ground, not get super complicated, pound the rock, get in the end zone, and take the lead.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Trying to make magic with his feet. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Keeps looking downfield. Smithers into space. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And they grab the... It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it from here. Looking to throw, it's Watson. Grabbed in the middle, it's Norman. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He's going to take off. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. The give. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a first down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Shoots it to the left. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a... Got him on the return. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And the Aggies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Lets it fly. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's it up for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Here's a heat. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to the big tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking downfield, it's Watson. Another incompletion on third down.
Yeah, and on money down.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He wants to change this route. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Got the first down. Oh, out of space. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up first and goal. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Offense in a bunch formation. Wants to fire on second down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
It's hard in this area throwing over this big defensive line. They've got long arms. You saw it right there, knocking that ball down on second down.
Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away, and that's a... Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Complete on the comeback. Brought down at the 23. It's a 15-yard pickup to get them way out of their own end. Lofts one high and deep. Brings it down on the right side. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knocked him down at the 41. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off play action. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Wide open downfield. And they'll get enough for the first down, and that's how things will come to a close here in the first quarter. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. Oh, it's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for the... So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, Dave."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You could clearly tell that he wanted to throw the football and he wanted to go through the air and make a big play. Defense does a great job corralling him, getting some pressure, and most importantly, getting him on the ground.
Kept it, and he's past the mark. And he just kept running, and he'll run away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Aggie!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot.
The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Dropping back, it's Watson. He's going to throw deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run play action. Starts to scramble to the left. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his tight end. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. The Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. And the Aggies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Buys a little extra time. He'll pull it down and run. Finds a crease at the 20. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. The Aggies, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Big-time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. And they'll get him on the ground at the 3-yard line. Twice they've been denied touchdowns in the red zone, and now it's 3rd and goal. Dropping back, it's Watson. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. Great place to start for this offense. To the air on first down. He rifles one deep down the middle. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Inside the 30. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long second down. Under fire. He'll pull it down. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Texas A&M trying to gig him in the red zone. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He makes a grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Aggies! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They need.
Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Lets it fly on the move. Intercepted. Yes, even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. And they'll get him down after a solid return. And now this offense will take the field again. On the move. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Now the play fake. He lost one down the sideline. He caught it. Touchdown, Aggie. And the punishment has been extended.
job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Back to pass, it's Watson. Fires to the middle. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time it's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's going to run it. Jukes is still making moves. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. First down here for the offense. He'll do it himself. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Well, he couldn't find any running room at all, and he'll end up taking a loss on the play.
Yeah, great discipline on defense, too, because if you're going to stop the option, you have to play assignment football. Everybody doing their job. There was just nowhere to go there for the QB.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Offense gets set for second down.
Trick 9B. Trick 9B.
Back to pass. Throwing right. Just missed his man. Gave him just a little too much.
And you want consistency from your quarterback, man. You don't want the up and down. You don't want the roller coaster. And last week, man, you had the highs of highs. And now this week, just off. He's all over the place. He's not completing the ball at a high percentage. And you just want to find some middle ground and some consistency so this offense can find out exactly who they are and build it consistently.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out. So they'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Off play action on first down. Looking deep down the right side. And it's knocked away, incomplete, and that's how we'll wrap up the third quarter. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. So the final period starts with a second down play.
Military stunt.
Looking for a man, it's Watson. Rushes on him. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line. A run for the quarterback. There he goes. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. They didn't just jumpstart that drive. They've electrified it, and now they've got a first and goal. Calls his own number. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. Designed run for the quarterback. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Looks as if he's going to run it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And a running game can be really hard to stop when you got so many guys that can do some damage. And this defense has taken some licks. This QB's made him look silly a couple of times.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. And, guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical. They'll run this play from the pistol.
Here we go, here we go.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chain. Texas A&M will line up with a 1st and goal. And that ball's free behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turn. This offense has it with really good field position.
Down.
Using his feet. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Spits it out to the back. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Now facing a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Watson. Steps away. He'll try to do it. Turning it on. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Here's the pressure. Pulls it in. And he makes a grab. Defense draped all over him, and it's 1st and goal at the 9. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays, but
Beck's going for the goal line. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Sets up the screen. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and this is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them.
This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see the number 13 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Back to throw. It's Watson. The pocket breaking down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And, man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, a brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. And I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior.
Looking to throw now on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Running out of time in the pocket. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. To the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Here's a screen pass to the running back. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup, both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is
blitz and a quick sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Well, that's just a throwaway. The offense is set up with excellent field position. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Swarmed to the pass rush, a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not fight at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Catch made across the middle by the running back. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on third down? Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker. And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. Looking to pass. It's Watson. Running back grabs it on the screen. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
Second down and goal. QB keeper all the way. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1 yard. The offense will begin now with excellent field position. On first down, it's play action. Lets it go quickly. Catch made, looking for the goal line. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. And the Aggies will line up here on first down and goal.
The pass rush gets home.
That's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on first and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on second and goal.
He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They cap the drive with 6 points. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Snags the quick throw.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good gain.
Well, I tell you, this running back from Texas A&M is dangerous when he has room to work. Great speed, good job of picking up the first down. And, Chris, you just think about some of the backs that they've had when they've had a chance to put that Texas A&M uniform on. Dante Hall, some people forget, was a Texas A&M running back. Devon Achane, of course, more recently. And even Isaiah Spiller, a good tough blend of toughness and speed.
Important second down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Watson. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
Well, another sack. You know, as the offensive coordinator, you're ahead in this game. Maybe you should change the game plan to help your quarterback a bit. This pass rush has gotten home way too many times. You should focus more on preserving the lead.
All right, so it's 1st and 10, back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grab by the receiver. Good enough for first down yardage. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in pistol. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Here's the handoff. Look out, room to run here. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A great defensive play, and that should do it. Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Trying to create outside the pocket, but they got him for a sack. First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure.
Just standing there, gets hit again.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Dropping back, it's Watson. On the move now. He's going to take off. And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
Boy, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline, nowhere for him to go. All he could do is step out of bounds for no gain.
Nice throw, caught for a completion. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. The Aggies are in the red zone now. It's a run. Running back's got it. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Here's the second down play. Off play action. He's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Headed for the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Aggies. The quarterback who can escape and score. What a weapon for that offense.
Well, quarterbacks with legs like this are so much harder to prepare for and defend than your more traditional quarterbacks. That kind of speed, that kind of creativity makes it almost impossible to defend him and keep him cooped up all game.
Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw. Now the offense is set up with a short field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
Forced to run out of bounds close to the end zone.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on this scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here and maybe hold them to 3 points.
3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They are pouring it on now. We had a quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. The pass rush closing in. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. 2nd down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to pass. It's Watson. Throws to the tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Armstrong. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Moves out of the pocket. Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. Heads out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. He's been shredding this defense with his scrambles today. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Grab down the middle. It's Armstrong. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Looking for a man. On the move now. The defense stops him there on the scramble close to the goal line, but not in. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. and he could not be stopped. Touchdown. Well, this is a stunner. It's a football team that walked in here with that number 1 attached to their name, and they got humbled today. Just blasted.
I love that you said walked into this game because that's how they played throughout the entire football game, and they got embarrassed. This was a statement today by this winning team and really a declaration to the entire college football world.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Paul. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They say all games count the same, but you get to this portion of the season and a chance to win a top 10 battle like this carries a little extra weight.
And whoever keeps the top 10 number beside their name after this game will have earned it, because these two teams are very talented, David. We're now at the midpoint of the season. We're starting to get an idea of who these teams are. We're going to find out a whole lot more here today, though.
Yeah, dang right. How much implications down the road does this have? But how about you get an idea of exactly where you stand right in the middle of the season, playoffs down the road, make your statement here today.
Wants to throw. It's Watson. They're setting up the screen. Right midfield, he's got room. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a play.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. They recovered their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. The Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on third down. Got out of trouble and throws. Can't make the connection in the defense. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Aggies in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Safe to say, this defense sets the tone for their football team. They were the reason they won the last time out, and they are putting the clamps down on their opponent early in this one.
On the move. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just... The Aggies, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pulls it in. It's Armstrong. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run.
Oh, he's got some space. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. To the air, it's Watson. Got a man, it's Norman. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. A&M comes back out with another first down. Safe completion on the screen. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If you could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
And that's how pressure on a quarterback can affect the passing game. They were able to get after him on that play, and as a result, the QB made a bad decision, forcing that football into double coverage.
They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Oh, they're after him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going to try to get it himself. He's up past the 35. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a first down. Like, so much to defend. That is the hardest thing to defend, because you don't know where it's going to happen on the field and when it's going to happen.
So now it's second and long. Here comes the heat. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Obviously, this quarterback is a huge part of their rushing attack, and we've seen that early in this game. He's been very, very productive running the ball. Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes it's on scrambles like what you just saw. But with his speed, he makes it so difficult on a defense.
Texas A&M ready to go with another first down. The short hands, it's Norman. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39. Sixth play of the drive coming up. To the air, it's Watson. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. They'll run the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Quick strike complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Aggies! Made. Making side adjustments here. They'll start this drive with a pass. Pulls it in. It's Bussey. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Watson. Pressure coming. They get to him, and boy, did this defense need that. Texas A&M going quickly. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from... Under a minute to play here in the 1st half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the 1st half. We played 2 quarters. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. The short hands, it's Bussey. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down. Under fire. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. 2nd down coming up. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll ride his man on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Watson. Bringing the heat. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock it down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Running into the open space. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's going to take off. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. And the Aggies come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He's looking to throw. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
When you talk about outstanding pass rusher,
so here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Well, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw, it's Watson. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football. Now they face third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Wants to throw again. Unloads to the right. It's caught downfield. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Off the play fake on first down to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
And you could tell if the QB wants to run, he's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end-of-the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in the fourth quarter game.
Right on the money. They make the stop about 4 yards. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got it. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Under fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Trying play action. Rushes on him. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to... Great place to start for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you've got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that run.
He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. It's first and goal as Texas A&M comes to and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Defense going all in to stop the run. It's a flea flicker. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. The play action fake. Extending the play. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to break into the open. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their...
He might want another play. Buys a little time. Finds space on the right. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Took just one play, and they got it almost to midfield. First down from the 49. Give to the running back. Guys, let's take a minute here and talk about Texas A&M. This is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation you need to set.
And this is really the meat on the bone in the schedule, right? A lot of teams have out-of-conference games early in the season, but now is where it matters the most. You talk to any coach, they'll tell you, David, number one on the goal sheet is to win your conference.
And I think it's so hard because of the familiarity. You play these same teams every single year. You know them inside and out. They know your scheme, you know their scheme. And sometimes the momentum of the moment can be tough. So got to continue to play well within the conference.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Line gets set, first down. Back to pass, it's Watson. That's reeled in, it's Hudson. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
They plow ahead with the run, but still more ground needed to pick up the first down. Third down. There he goes. Quick step and go. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
And he'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie. This is why they show up for mid. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Makes the grab. It's Hudson. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Aggies with a second and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the back. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
When you think Texas A&M football, man, you think running the football all the way back to the R.C. Slocum, a great Aggie head coach. You just want to be the more physical team. You want to be imposing your will. This guy right here toting the rock has the ability to wear and grind on defenses. He brings that physical presence to this offense.
Moving out of the pocket. Trying to escape and get it himself. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Leaves it with the back. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Texas A&M will line up with a first and goal. Dropping back, it's Watson. Get it out on the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
Nice job by the defense on that play, sniffing out the screen pass. They had their eye on the ball. They're able to rally to the running back, gain of no yards.
Quarterback keeps it. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. That defensive front was a stone wall on second down. Now it's third and goal from the 1. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking downfield on first down. He'll pull it down and run. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. We've reached reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. So first down here as they go back to work. Gives it on the option. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time.
Love the third down call. Throwing the angle route to your back, working one-on-one against that defender. Easy pitch and catch for the first.
And on second down for this offense. Might be calling a hot route. Quarterback keeper. Turning it on. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Aggies back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Pocket breaking down. He'll pull it down. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of his spot.
And he has vexed his defense with the scrambles. Another first down and yet another big gain. And the Aggies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
The offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Flushed out of the pocket. Creates a little space. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Looking downfield, it's Watson. Dances away. On the run, fires downfield. Soft spot in the middle. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Quarterback gets the first down. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Breaks into fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Now on the move. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying. If you want to look on the bright side, at least you can pile up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball, because it is a long way to the end zone. Just a short pass to the tight end. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Watson. Flushed out of the pocket. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23. Behind the chains now on second and long. He'll pull it on the read. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the stop at... This offense is so deep in the hole, it looks like the end zone's at the end of the earth. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to run it. At the 20, he's got space. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another first down, and he has just been running wild on this defense. Now on first and 10 from the 29. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, second and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Oh, they're after him. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back. Wants to adjust the pattern. Here comes the heat. Took a shot as he threw. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll try to do it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
And that is such a gut punch for this defense, because you're trailing in the game, you're trying to get off the field, you think you got the quarterback in the backfield for a sack, and he's able to escape scramble and go pick up the first down. That is a killer. If you're the defensive coordinator, you've now got to find more ways to get pressure on this guy and get him on the ground.
Creates a little room. He has the first and still on his feet. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Looking for a man. It's Watson. Pressure coming. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Going to try to get it himself.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him. And as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him on the ground.
This offense has it with really good field position. He leaves it with his back. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, that's called paying off good field position. You've got the lead here late in the game. You've got the ball back. You're on your opponent's side of the 50, and on your very first play, you break off a long run. This defense right now is playing on their heels late.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Got the back over the middle. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. Steps away to find some room. And he's loose at Hill. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46. And the Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Gives it on the option. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Just going to keep it after the snap. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Off the play fake. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Texas A&M ready to go with another first down. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order.
Looking to throw, it's Watson. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Trying to make magic with his feet. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Catch in the middle. It's Hudson. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size...
And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. So now it's 2nd and long.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And this defense wanted to get off the field on the... Trying to start the drive with a pass. Dumps it to the back. It's complete to the right. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on 1st down. Trying to get rid of it. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Guys, let's take a second here and think about Texas A&M. Top 5 up to this point is really good. It's staying there as we get closer to the playoff. It becomes a huge challenge.
They just need to focus on winning right now. They're in position as a top 5 team to reach the college football playoff, but you've got to keep winning, and that's got to be the mindset. And coming into today, they have to bring their A game to the field.
And we're still in the middle of the season, so there's so many ways to still make a good impression for this squad, and we still have conference championships.
To the air, it's Watson. Here's a heat. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. He gets it oh so close. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to take off. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Bring in the heat. Try. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
You honestly can't really do it better than that. You can't. I mean, that was designed to be a pass play. Give the defense credit. They get some pressure, but this guy's just too good. He just instinctively knows when he needs to scramble and get out of dodge. And at that point, he's making good decisions. If the guy's open, he's throwing it. But if
picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Takes it the other way. He's inside the 40. At the 20. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown! Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
it just looked like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he strides his way into the end zone. Scanning the field, it's Watson. Fires one high and deep. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll pull it down and run. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Texas A&M going up tempo. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. A&M comes back out with another 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll pull it down. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
It's caught. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Looking to pass inside the red zone.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Under fire. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Aggie. Quarterback making adjustments.
Set, ready.
Back to throw, it's Watson. Caught, close to the marker, it's Bussey. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. You get a play like that, and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside. It's a fumble on the play. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defend.
On set. Fly trumpet. Fly, ready.
Off the play fake on 1st down. He's going to run it. Quarterback gets the 1st down and more. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a 1st down.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quarterback moving. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down. moving quickly to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll try to do it himself. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
On the move at the 30. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Going to try to get it himself. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. And the Aggies started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Rushes on him. And he'll race it to the... Back to throw, it's Watson. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football. You already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the 1st down. Now you got to keep it going.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Makes the grab. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
I love when you sell the run like that quarterback did right there. Stuck it in the belly of the running back, pulls it out, runs the play action.
And he takes it in for the score. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. The Aggies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Looking to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds his man. It's Norman. How about that defense rise? Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw, it's Watson. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback gets enough. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
And it's just a pick-your-poison thing for this defense. They decide to play man-to-man. Really good coverage in the back end, taking away the pass. But then what happened? The quarterback sees it. Not only does he see it, everybody trailing their guy, so much space for him. He takes off and makes the huge run for this offense.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Looking to scramble. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. And the Aggies want to pick up the tempo.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get 1st downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
Here's the pressure. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Aggies.
What a day. His 3rd rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy...
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Paul.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Looking downfield, it's Watson. Trying to make... There he goes! What a way to pick up the first down. Get out of bounds, stop the clock when you need to get into scoring position. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. To the air on first down. Gets it out quickly. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field. But you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your second and third read some, but we've got to stay aggressive.
They want to run this quarterback. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Oh, they're after him. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead.
414 satellite. 414 satellite. Military stud. Military stud.
Motion from the wideout.
Travel.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll take...
Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
That will put the wrap on spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see a top-5 team in this conference, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on one of the top-5 teams in the conference, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. Dropping back, it's Watson. Fires to the big fella. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season, or the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotion?
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. This crowd full throat, spinning the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. Second down, he'll throw it. Out of the backfield, he's open. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. Chucked it away just as he was hit. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be fourth down. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
The Aggies in a good spot here with second and short. Gets it to him on the screen. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. The give out of the gun. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down at second and 7. This is a design run. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
That defensive... Dropping back, it's Watson. Moves away as he feels pressure. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be second and 3.
Defense is all about creating negative plays. And he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off. He takes off and gets a positive gain.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. It's first and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggie. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Parks. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. First down here for the offense. Back to pass. It's Watson. Snagged in the middle. It's Norman. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Norman. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's second and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. They've got the screen set up. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Texas A&M will snap it in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Finds his big tight end. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
Throws a nice completion there for a first down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
A third and goal, and this defense feeling energy. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown. The Aggies come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. Or will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Looking for a man. It's Watson. Scrambling away. He's going to take off. Keeps it and gets past the chains. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. The give to the tailback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Ball spotted at the 27. It's first and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. Down to the 16-yard line. It's first and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. Fires to the tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Had to throw it before he wanted. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help.
And man, that is not the third down execution you want. Trying to
just enough time for one final play of the half. Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield on first down. Moves around to clear up the vision. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. To throw, it's Watson. He'll pull it down and run. And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another first down. Ready to fire from the pistol. Pressure coming. Oh, he makes the catch. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. Texas A&M will line up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Keeping it on the ground on third and goal. He did not make it a stone wall. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Finds his back in the middle. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. He'll pull it down. Turning it on. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on first down. He's going to run it. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the lore of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that you can highlight, that you can focus on, that you can trust in.
He was so excited coming into this game, too, because he knows that oftentimes your legacy as a player is defined by how you play in rivalry games like this.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a wants to throw. It's Watson. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Touchdown, Tigers! And they'll crank up this drive with the pass. They've got the play bottle up. Fumble, it's out. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And that's fumbles.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. He'll try to do it himself.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get first downs.
No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Snowed under by the defense. This feels like four-down territory, third and short from the 40. Offense changing the play. Wants to throw on third. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. On fourth down, trying to find his man. And he gets enough to move the chains and then slides to a stop. Texas A&M going quickly.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love this slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats, but when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, to get down and don't take a big hit.
It's 1st and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. To the air, it's Watson. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. On the run, still looking. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Back's looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Aggies! And they take it in for 6 more points. They got the score they needed, but this isn't over.
No, don't call it a comeback yet. The first part, step 1 accomplished, but this offense obviously still has.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Going to try to get it himself. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Under fire. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And the Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge 3rd down coming. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Takes a shot as he lets it go. It's picked up. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. Well, the dreams of an undefeated season are over. Certainly an accomplishment to make it this far, but this week in practice is probably going to be pretty interesting.
It's going to be very tough after suffering that loss, but you wonder, David, if this might be a blessing in disguise for them, because sitting here at 1 loss late in the year, their college
the air, it's Watson. Here's a heat. Get the touchdown, get the first down, or just get down, and the quarterback does. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Now improvising. Finding an escape route. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to throw it. Back open in the middle. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Norman. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. Texas A&M trying to gig him in the red zone. Here's the give off the left side. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield.
Breaks into the open. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds. Texas A&M will line up with a 1st and goal. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close at the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Touchdown, Aggies! Grab the short pass. And the Aggies are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Trying to make magic with his feet. Forced out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, and that's the kind of play that can really get a drive going. The offense has it 1st and 10 from their own 20. Using his legs to buy some time. He's going to take off. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
A&M comes back out with another 1st down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to throw, it's Watson. Bringing the heat. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Bussey. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Aggies line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Off play action. The sweet feet buy a little time. He's sacked, and this defense comes up with a play to... Offense working from the pistol.
Here we go.
Going to the running game. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Trying to escape and get it himself. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Still running at the 40. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Intercepted. Guess even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. Picked up a few extra on that. To the air, it's Watson. He'll pull it down and run. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. And the Aggies with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Norman. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He'll pull it down. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Now on first down from the 43. This quarterback part of their running game. They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. Back to throw, time running short in the half. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. He's going to run it. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Get all you can, then get down with the slide. Here's a... Quarterback making checks. That's caught. It's Norman. Just came out and fired a strike on the slant.
And those are tough catches to make because you know you're going to have that defender draped all over you. So you've got to have strong hands. You saw that receiver pluck the ball.
He'll try to do it himself. They get him out of bounds. Couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Time to take a shot. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Watson. Got it in the middle, it's Bussey. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Texas A&M ready to go with another first down. To the air on first down. With the catch, it's Norman. They make the stop, but the sweet pulling catch is plenty to give them a first down. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll take it himself. Nice move there. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. So close to cashing it in for this offense. The snap sets up to throw. Under fire. Touchdown, Aggie. They take the lead with the... Looking to throw on first down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And the Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Pocket breaking down. Going to try to get it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Here's the pressure. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass. And if quarterback will keep it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. And if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Watson. Oh, they're after him. He's sacked. He'll lose a couple on that. He wants to change this route. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads it left. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. Pressure coming. And the defense will corral the quarterback. The Aggies backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. Under fire. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Here's a heat. Got his man on the right. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. It's 1st down from back at their own 24-yard line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Making side adjustments here. Dropping back, it's Watson. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Blasted as he lets it go. Intercepted! Oh, what a play! He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Wants to go up top on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Bringing the heat. Powers through the defender. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Wants to throw on third down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. Grabbed over the middle. It's Armstrong. And fired the completion there in the red zone and set up at the 13. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Looking downfield, it's Watson. Now adjusting. And he goes down back at the 1-yard line. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Give him 6 and give them. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw two really good teams slug it out, and one of them... One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, First Bank Stadium, home to the Commodores of... The give to the back. Past the first down marker and still running. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Under fire.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Grab near the marker, it's Parks. Texas A&M back to work with another first down.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. Quarterback just flat missed it, incomplete.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Makes the catch. It's Norman. He's brought down at the 44-yard. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's going to take off. Got the first down himself. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Got it set up on the outside. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And I feel like this defense is starting to get in a rhythm and starting to feel it, right? You've seen him take off, have some success, and you know, if nothing's open, he wants to run. Defense kind of locked in, didn't give up a big play there. They're kind of dialed into what's going on.
Texas A&M will snap it in the red zone. They'll run it to the right side. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Pocket breaking down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. He might want another play. Looking to pass. It's Watson. Throws for the tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Starting to feel a little pressure. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Bussey. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the move. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be.
Turning on the Jets. He's at the 20. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Texas A&M. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To the air on first down. He's got the back in the middle. At the 40, there he goes. Turning it on. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? There are penalties you sort of forget about and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. Buys a little time with his feet. And he is snowed under. Sacked 7. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Oh, they're after him. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down. The offense starts in the shadow of its own end zone. Looking for a man. It's Watson. Trying to escape and get it himself. Out of bounds, stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, and now they feel like they have room to operate. They're backed up just a little. 1st and 10 from their own 19. Looking to the big tight end. Got a man. It's Armstrong. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And tackled there by the defense. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. A run for the quarterback. They get him on the ground, but that'll be enough to give Texas A&M a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
He's got 2.
Off play action on first down. Here comes the heat. Did the work himself. Open space at the 25. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Back to pass. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside. Defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Looking to throw, it's Watson. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies! I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players.
Looking to the end zone, but the pressure gets there first. And the Aggies buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Standing in his own end zone, looking to throw. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. On first down from their own 22. Motion from the wide receiver. Calls his own number. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. So now it's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He'll pull it down and run.
And because of the success that this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Design runs, and also telling him on the sidelines, hey, listen, remember, if it's not open, take off. Just go get it yourself. They don't.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. And the Aggies racing to the line in the hurry-up. These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good... There he goes! Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Aggies pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll pull it down. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Trying play action. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Touchdown, Aggies! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. That's caught. It's Parks. And he's brought down after a nice game. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pressure coming. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a second and long. To the air, it's Watson. He's going to run it. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Offense picking up steam. First and 10 from the 31. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. Skips away from pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Quarterback empties his backfield. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He'll try to do it himself. Breaks into the open. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Norman. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to go up top on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
And he'll be brought down. And the Aggies come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. A design run for the quarterback. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Using his feet.
Well, this quarterback has had a lot of success burning this defense with his legs. That time, though, there was nowhere to go. Give the defense credit. They won their one-on-ones up front. Tremendous speed getting to him and bringing him down for a TFL.
Makes the grab. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Aggies are at the line looking to convert on third and short. The play-action fake. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And maybe they try to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another first down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if he's going to run it. Oh, no, the ball popped out. Defense has it. They're on the move. The 50. chunk of yards, and they are in business. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the right. Hauls it in. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David. This was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space.